Hello, what's up, and what's happening? This is another Miles Dawkins 24/7 production, and today is Throwback Thursday, hashtag TBT, y'all. Now, in this one, we got those Tennessee Titans taking on those Indianapolis Colts, man. The first matchup that these two teams had in the playoffs was Peyton Manning's second year. The Colts came in with a record of 13-3, when the previous record they finished the year 3-13. Peyton Manning's rookie year, second year 13-3, have the first round bye, divisional round of the playoffs, and they end up getting spanked by these Tennessee Titans. What I remember from that game is just that Tennessee Titans defense getting after Peyton Manning, Javon Curse, getting to my man Peyton Manning, and my man Eddie George breaking off like a 50-yard touchdown run. It was epic. So in this one, I'm representing those Tennessee Titans, and we're taking on those Colts. So I got Eddie George. You see me trying to do my thing with Mr. Eddie George, beast and feast. You better believe I'm going to give this man the ball a lot, because he was a flat-out beast, especially in Madden 04. Man, in Madden 04, there was a ton of running backs that were good. Eddie George was actually only 88 overall, but you had running backs like Jamal Lewis that was a flat-out beast for Baltimore. And you know, in Madden 04, nobody was passing the ball with the Baltimore Ravens. Their passing game was atrocious. So we was just giving the ball to Jamal Lewis 20 to 25 times a game, trying to get these W's, as Eddie George is flat out beasting out there, man. So yeah, you had Jamal Lewis from the Baltimore Ravens. Of course, you had the bus breaking tackles like it's nothing up in Pittsburgh. Of course, Eddie George right here, Edgerrin James, on the Indianapolis Colts. He was a flat-out beast, but that offense as a whole was just beasting back in 04, man. So right here, throwing the ball over the middle, find Bennett, and Bennett from UCLA picks up the first down. So now we got Eddie George play action. No, we actually give it to him. That guy, look at him bumbling and stumbling his way deeper inside the fumble. So we're inside the 5, but we fumble the football, trying to get on the board right here. Steve McNair looking, throwing to Bennett. Indianapolis like, get that thing up out of here, young man. So yeah, again, man, the Colts with Edgerrin James, but the Colts offense was a beast, man. In this game, Dwight Clark was actually a rookie, so he was the second tight end. Pollard was the first tight end. You already had Marvin Harrison. You already had Reggie Wayne from the U. You know what I mean? So the Indianapolis Colts back in this game were beasting too, man. But the running game in this game was just crazy, man. It was just crazy good. Everybody was worried about that playmaker and running around with Mike Vick. I wasn't really on that, man. I was looking for teams that had good running backs, like Ricky Williams on the Dolphins, or Marshall Faulk was the best running back in this game. He was 99 overall. He was a beast, man. He was a flat-out beast, making everybody miss. But Priest Holmes on the Chiefs. Who else? Man, goodness, people are escaping me. Fred Taylor on those Jacksonville Jaguars. There were so many beast running backs in this game for this era. Not saying these guys are Hall of Famers. Not saying these guys are like household names for everybody. But man, to a die-hard football fan, you remember those names. Priest Holmes taken too soon. Man, Priest Holmes' career is crazy as Edgerrin James trying to get into the end zone, but he can't do it. Because Priest Holmes, he had like 3 or 4 years where he was just a man. As you see the replay, I just get destroyed in the hole. Ba-boom! Get put on my back. My goodness. So the Colts, they take the lead 7-3. But don't worry, we're going to try and come back with my man Eddie George. So, yeah, man, just Priest Holmes, if you don't know, in college, he was backing up Ricky Williams. In college, he had to be a backup. Now, he went to the University of Texas. Ricky Williams was there. And I believe that Ricky Williams is actually younger than Priest Holmes. So Priest Holmes really never got a chance to do anything at the University of Texas, because you had Ricky Williams rushing for over 2,000 yards in the season and stuff like that. As I'm beasting with Eddie George. Are y'all watching this? Eddie George is out there beasting, running people over, just straight out that guy. But then, right, Priest Holmes, he goes undrafted and gets picked up by the Baltimore Ravens, right? And he was actually on the Baltimore Ravens team when they won the Super Bowl versus the Giants way back when Trent Dilfer was the quarterback and Kerry Collins was the quarterback of the Giants, right? He was back up, but guess who he was backing up? He was backing up Jamal Lewis. So like in Baltimore, he really never got a chance, even though he holds the single game record for catches for the Baltimore Ravens. I believe it's like 13 or something like that. Yeah, believe it or not, look it up. I'm not lying to you. 13 catches is a record for the Baltimore Ravens in one game, and it's held by Priest Holmes. It's crazy, right? And then he goes to Kansas City, and he's a monster for Kansas City. Monster. But what does Kansas City do? They reward him by drafting Larry Johnson, man. Check out the replay, though. We're going to find Eddie George. Eddie George gets into the end zone, man. So they end up drafting Larry Johnson, and Larry Johnson reminds me a lot of Eddie George. Same number, 27, same face mask, same little pacifier mouthpiece. Get that back in the game, by the way, EA. But I'm just saying, though, right? Priest Holmes was a flat-out monster, and they draft Larry Johnson. Then Priest Holmes gets hurt, so Larry Johnson just takes over the role, and Priest Holmes can never get his starting job back. And of course, he can never really shake those injuries, and his career was just over with. But it's crazy to think about what could have been for Priest Holmes, you know what I mean? Because he was a flat-out beast, but never really got his chance until like it was very late in his career, you know what I mean? So it's all good. Let's get back into the gameplay, though. We're going to get the ball back to Eddie George, fighting his way for a couple of extra yards right there. Going to get the ball back to Eddie. Whoop, make a man miss, stiff arm a man, and pick up the first down. This man is a flat-out monster. Oh, you also had LaDainian Tomlinson. How could I forget about LT? You had LaDainian Tomlinson in this game. I actually played a game before this, but I wasn't recording it. I was just trying to get my beak wet, trying to, you know, get accustomed to playing this old game. And I was playing the Chargers as Eddie George. Is you seeing this? Eddie George to the crib. Do your thing, Eddie. Do your thing. Look at the mouthpiece, though. Can we please get those back in the game? EA, man, my goodness. People be saying I'm tripping over that fact. I'm like, but would you want LeBron James to have like be headbandless and you can see his receding hairline the whole time, or do you want to see him with the headband? I'm just saying, I want to see players that have a mouthpiece with a mouthpiece as we drill Peyton Manning. How you doing, Peyton? Me and Peyton Manning actually have the same birthday. It's crazy, right? So anyways, man, like I was saying, or what was I saying? Yeah, LT, right? LT. Man, I was testing it. I was, getting my beak wet, getting accustomed to playing this game so I don't come out here and just embarrass myself. And I was playing, it was the Baltimore Ravens versus the San Diego Chargers. And I had LT. Look at the stiff arm. Eddie George. Eat it. Just eat it, man. Dwight Freeney brings him down right there. We drop back the pass, and Dwight Freeney gets pressure again, and we get sacked for a loss. But yeah, I was testing it out, and man, LT is such a beast. I believe I have it on All Pro. I don't think it's all Madden, so I'm not going to say, oh yeah, I was flat out beasting on the Baltimore Ravens. But it was the Chargers versus the Ravens. Ray Lewis was getting shaken out of his shoes. Now, a lot of times Ray Lewis, he was delivering the boomstick. He was delivering that boomstick to LT. But Terrell Suggs, I believe he was a rookie back in 04, so he was getting the business. I mean, I was delivering some vicious stiff arms. And then when LT gets into the open field, it's over. I mean, for real, it's over. And then you also had Corey Dillon on the Bengals. He was a flat-out beast back in the day. He actually set the record for most rushing yards in the game. It was like 250-something at the time. And then, of course, you had, who broke it first? I believe it was Jamal Lewis. Jamal Lewis of the Baltimore Ravens. He actually broke it. He broke it for 295. And then, of course, you have Adrian Peterson break it for 296. So that's pretty cool, man. And then I miss a field goal. I know, I do that a lot. I don't know why. But 17-7 is the score. Peyton Manning trying to come back in the finals. Marvin Harrison from Syracuse. And now he's dropping back again, going to Reggie Wayne. You already know where that man's from, so there's no need to say it. Peyton again dropping back. This time he's going to find Smith over the middle. And now the Colts are finally putting the drive together, but might be too late. So right there, trying to hook up with Marvin Harrison. That pass hits the grass. Going back to the other side of Reggie Wayne. Takes a big-time hit, but picks up the first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Going to find Reggie Wayne from the U in the end zone. And this ball game is a lot closer now. 17-14 is the score. Onside kick, but we recover, and we're going to walk up out of here with the W. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I enjoy bringing it to you. Hope you guys enjoyed Throwback Thursday. See you guys next Thursday for another edition of TBT, and I'm going to see y'all later. Peace. Hot sauce.